The Rangers are beating the Pens 4-1 after one period.
Oh, be quiet.
Good.
Be quiet.
Because it's been a jet.
Oh.
Panarin.
Think of all the times we beat the shit out of your team.
Ryan
Let's take a look
Strome
at
has...
the Pens lead the series 5-1.
I don't
Congratulations.
give a shit. We're beating you now. Ryan Strome has 12 goals this year.
Colin Blackwell.
And that's I know. Blackie has 10. Artemi Panarin has 12. And Mika now is the second most on the team with 13. Second only to Chris Kreider, who has like 16 or something like that. Ridiculous. Kreider got on a hot streak. Now Mika's starting to skate. These boys can skate, okay? They should make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They should. They better. They fucking better. Because Kakko's not even playing well. And you told me that you got a bunch of shit today for calling the North Division the weakest division.
Well, I'm already I just released it a few hours ago, and I'm already have people bitching like, oh, it's like you already have a team called Buffalo and New Jersey in the East. It's like you have Ottawa in that division. So that's
You wouldn't believe
I expected Vancouver, Calgary, and a bunch of other teams to be a lot better than what they are.
You wouldn't believe the Carson Wentz apologist rushing to his aid when my video was about the curse of the number 2 overall pick. I did not call Carson Wentz a bust, which he is. But I just saying, I didn't call him that directly. It's inferred, though. It's quite inferred. But all right, we've had an interesting week of sports. Sorry, I got a little loud there. I didn't mean to yell. Trying to keep it down. We had the Final Four. Obviously, that's the name of the show tonight, and we'll get on it a little later. We'll read some super chats. We had the Mets. We had our first weekend of baseball. The Mets finally got to play, and they went right back to being the Mets. Like literally nothing has changed. And Jacob deGrom pitches a gem, and they blow the lead once again. That's lol Mets reign supreme. And then the Pirates are losing to the Reds right now, 7-0.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that bad. But it is the Pirates. I mean, this team's going to be straight trash. Man, at this rate, the Pirates should just open up to 100% capacity. They wouldn't even come close to it. Like on like a random Tuesday night, 100% capacity, they still would only fill 15% of that stadium.
Right. It's not going to be like Texas where they had 42,000 fans out there just swapping around. None of them had masks on. None of them.
I'm going to be honest. It was a blast from the past. I had feels.
I did have the feels. It gave me hope, and then which will be shattered in 2 weeks when Texas coronavirus cases have gone out of control.
I have no idea.
You know what they'll do though? It's like people won't go get tested. They'll just be like, "Yeah, fuck it, I got the flu," and then that's why the curves are going down. More people are getting vaccinated, and less people are getting tested. So naturally, the counts are going to go down. I don't think there's any less Rona than there was,
Well, everyone's talking about new variants these days.
Vancouver's
getting wrecked.
Yeah, they got the Brazilian strain. You don't ever want the
sexy Brazilian.
strain.
Oh, everyone wants the Brazilian strain, but not in that way.
Yeah. You want the Brazilian strain with the
sexy ladies, not the trap,
short,
like
the big booties.
Not the virus. That's just a straight trap. Yeah. No one likes that.
The hot, sexy Brazilian strain. That's what you want. All right, I do need to talk to something. I feel like it's my duty as an Asian American. I believe who's the guy on the Bucks?
Oh, Carlton Davis.
Carlton Davis used a slur that he didn't know that it was an anti-Asian slur. Now look, I guess it's not a very common slur. It's the G word.
It's an old slur. Like that's
it's an old it was in the Vietnamese War. That's how they referred to the enemies. It is a slanderous slur, but y'all got to know when a word doesn't sound right, don't use it. Just don't use it. Like I might be able to buy that he just didn't know what the word was, but come on now. We know. Like, you had Miles Leonard use the K word, which is bad. Everyone knows the C word when it comes to Asians. You know, that one, Jeremy Lin. You remember that one where they just used
they
it
got a dude
improperly,
fired when he was technically using it as a figure of speech.
And his wife was Asian, and he just used it like, I thought he was trying to get a little cute, but it wasn't racist to me.
No,
but
it got him fired. But
now, though, the other day, my wife asked me, dead ass Caucasian, was like, have you felt any of the anti-Asian sentiment, as a complete joke? And I was like, don't do it. And of course, no, the answer is no. Like, who has called me? Who has tried to hate on me? I get it, though. I feel for my Asian brothers and sisters who are getting attacked in hallways, and these grandmothers are getting attacked. My mother, I wouldn't want my mother to get attacked in a hallway or something. But at the same time, yeah, just don't attack other people. It doesn't matter what their race is. How about we do that?
Well, okay. That's pretty too easy.
I speak for all Asians when I say we don't want to be attacked violently. All right. I can make that statement, not because I'm Asian, just because I'm a human.
Well, Asian history. I mean, if you look at Asian history.
Oh my gosh! Don't even bring that up. Not a Chinaman's chance.
Well, I'm not talking about American. I'm talking just like straight in Asia, that sort of
stuff. Yes, yeah. You got it. So that's my commentary. I felt it was my duty as an Asian and as an Asian American to say, please stop beating up Asian people. Just don't do it. Don't beat up anybody. All right, let's read some supers.
But I like beating up people.
And then we'll talk. I like beating up old Asian grandmas at the supermarket.
It's like the knockout.
My favorite thing to do.
It's like people just like randomly knock out old people on the street.
Apparently, I don't think that was a thing. I think that was urban legend. Like, remember the guy that the carjacker who would slice the back of your ankles from underneath the car?
No, but I haven't done that. But I've seen pictures of the knockout game. Like, there are videos on the internet, but I haven't seen the slice people. But
no, it's an urban legend. There's never been any case of anyone getting their ankles sliced. And yeah. Yep, let's all cancel Tree, everyone. All right, let's read some supers. Dodger of Zion, wow, that was not enjoyable to watch. At least the draft is in 3 weeks. I wonder if she is referring to South Carolina getting bounced on the women's side, or the Gonzaga Baylor game. Baylor just punched him right in the mouth and did not stop. What are you smiling about? Fucker.
Nothing. Just looking at the comments about how I like knocking out old people on the street.
Yes. What if it's a young person, though? Would that make it somewhat even if you just walked up to someone that looked able-bodied?
Oh, if he looked like a douche. I mean, if he looks like a douche, I mean, let's say like.
So if he has a lot of hair.
It's like a YouTube influencer or a TikTok person, dude. I don't mind knocking him out.
So if you walk up to MMG and just knock him out, that's fair? What is wrong with you?
I'm not saying MMG. I'm saying like,
you know him. So if you go to a member of the FaZe clan and just knock him out, that's acceptable. Maybe. He's a person too. But I would laugh. But I would also help him.
What about that the douche who was like the TikTok guy who's ripping on like waiters and shit? I forget his name. Whatever his name is.
So you're saying
would you knock out Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
No, I'm not going to punch a stranger. But you're saying that we should not judge a man by the content of his character, but by the amount of douchiness in his heart.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, you can kind of tell how people are.
Martin Luther King is rolling over in his grave. He's like, so the great quote by Martin Luther King says,
I have a dream that one day we will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the number of douches or the amount of douchiness in a man's character.
Right. Or by how much hair gel they have in their hair.
Oh, that's man.
Usually a strong indicator.
It depends. I mean, you have that fake spray tan?
Yeah. Yeah, we are mega canceled and demonetized. We're going out after this. Tree and I are going to get drunk and punching guys that have gel in their hair. Influencers. Any influencers get knocked out. All right. The Rammers line says, congratulations, Mets. You have showed us that even with the new ownership and shiny new players in your lineup, the art of Metting is still rooted as ever. Yeah. And the thing that really bothered me about that was allegedly DeGrom had a pitch count of 100, and they pulled him over after 77 pitches. I'm like,
77.
This guy is literally the greatest pitcher in both leagues right now, and you're not going to let him go 8 innings when you have a questionable.
Maybe it's just load management.
Load management is giving him his quota, right? He had 100
No, they're
pitches.
resting him for October. That's what they're doing.
He had 77 pitches in the tank, 23 left. They had to lead in the 8th inning, 2-0. Right, so he'd already pitched 6. So the first guy got through the 7th, which was fine, but he should have been pitching the 8th. And then, well, I don't know. You know what? I think we still would have blown it anyways because we suck.
Don't worry, you're still 0-0. Right, if it makes you feel any better, the Braves lost and the Pirates are now down 8-0 with the bases loaded.
To the Reds of all teams.
It's the Reds. The Pirates suck. Come on,
Pirates.
They're gonna get crushed.
Rash.
Hey! Tickets are gonna be cheap. Just you watch. Everyone's gonna be going to PNC Park. You know why? Because tickets are gonna be like $10.
Yeah. Capacity, it's already at full capacity right now.
As I said, they should do 100% capacity because it's going to be socially distanced by the end of May.
Right.
Like maybe the weekends and like night games with fireworks boosted to like 25-50%. But for like Tuesday night games, you can put it to 100% capacity. Nobody's going to show up.
Right. It's major league. Well, it's minor league baseball in Pittsburgh.
Hey, I like supporting minor league baseball. Thank you very much. The people that were in Texas, they supported the fuck out of minor league baseball yesterday. All those people standing there for the anthem, they are willing to die for minor league baseball. I have respect for that.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm with it too. They're putting their life. Watch nothing come of it too.
Oh yeah, it's
like that's the thing. Like just fine. There's nothing. There seems to be no correlating data with social distancing or not, whether the spread is any less or worse. But that looked really bad though.
It felt like old times.
One person has it, and that shit could spread all throughout, like the wave. Like. You have to think, all right, if the positivity rate is 6%, 6% of that crowd had COVID and brought it in there. Whatever.
Maybe it was brought in by a flea, like the Black Plague.
We'll find out if it's
spread. Texas rates have been going down for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if it's reality or whatnot, but it seems to go in waves.
Get a super
I know like certain
like
areas
that.
are still like going high, and now Canada's starting to get their hit.
Hold on 1 second. I need to do something. My wife.
Hold on. It looks like you got a home run there for Mr. Dom Smith.
Dom Smith
hit a home run, and also the Reds are up 10-0 now. What? Home run for Dominic Smith off the Flyers. And how are we doing today, Chad? Have I been insta-canceled yet? I'm going to say yes. Because
you're always insta-canceled. Somehow we're still here. We've been canceled like 86 times.
Dude, we should have like a counter of how many times we get canceled in a certain day or week. Like we got canceled early on with those comments about hitting on women with YouTube comments.
Oh yeah,
it was that.
You called Darian Black.
Oh dude, that was just like that counts for at least 10.
I got up to take a piss and you called Darian Black on stream, and I come back and I'm just like, oh, and they're like, hey everyone, Tree got canceled. I was like, okay. It's one of the greatest moments in live streaming history.
Yes.
White man doesn't know, is completely unself-aware. That's what it was. That would be the title of that.
Shorthand. Oh my God.
White Yinzer calls black man black. All right.
Or maybe I'm a dude that needs to get punched in the face randomly.
Yeah, it's you. People, now
maybe I'm projecting.
You're gonna go to church and some random that recognizes you is gonna punch you in the face and be like, "Take that, Tree." Days of our Steelers. Anyways, Red Rhino 94. It's oddly satisfying to see a full crowd at a game for the first time in over a year. What a better way to celebrate that with the Blu-rays. He called them Blu-rays, making Texas into their bitch again. Blu-ray is a media player.
The only thing that would have made that better is if Rougned Odor got traded to the Blue Jays instead of the Yankees.
Yeah, would have made it better. The Rangers are bad.
They're minor league baseball.
Yeah, they're bad. But they got a brand new park, so the novelty.
But don't worry,
that's why
the Rangers are still pretty bad. I mean, they're a joke franchise. I'm surprised John Daniels is still there, to be honest.
Yeah, aren't they?
They just sell everyone at like way too late and get nothing for them.
Yeah, they were two years in a row. They were an out away or strike away from winning a World Series.
Two innings.
Should have won it. Should have won it when they did. Well, Josh Hamilton hit that home run in the top of the 10th, I think.
And they still blew it.
They were up 2. Yep. And then I think
Nelson Cruz in right field. That's all I have to say.
Who was the pitcher? Neftali
Feliz was the 9th. I forget who was the 10th.
Yeah. And he was a strike away. And then what's his name? Fletcher, right? Or the David Freese. Freese hit like a double or something.
Freese hit a triple because Nelson Cruz was playing right field, and then the Freese home run.
Yeah, Ron.
And
Washington.
then Game 7 was just an ass whooping.
Yeah. And then they lost it. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. The Rangers had a chance, man. They had a really good team. Tucker White, 94. The Braves bats were white hot today, and they still pissed away a winnable game. I hate life. Well, the Braves are back. The Nats,
the Barbs.
I think the Nats made their debut, right?
Yep, Nats made their debut after the Rona.
Yeah, that's who they played. So they're 1-0, and the Braves are 0-4.
Yeah. Hey, it's too early.
I picked them to win the East.
Well, I picked them to miss the playoffs.
The thing is, you can start. Oops, I dropped.
It's time to parade my hot takes, baby.
I dropped my bat here. This is my wooden bat. Ooh. This is what I hit dingers with right here.
You hit thing's awesome. Dongs.
It's a Mariucci, but it's not a Mariucci. It's the cheap version.
Anyway, it's a bat. That's all that matters, dude.
That's all it is. And Chris, thanks guys for joining us last week. The door is always open. The parking lot. The real MVP this season are the fans with the trash cans versus the Astros. That was very funny. They threw an inflatable trash can on, which looked like just like someone like drew on it with a marker.
The man who really threw that is an American hero.
He is
just an American hero. God bless that man.
Right. And then they threw an actual trash can on there. And Shohei Ohtani is a stud.
Mm-hmm.
And let's read this next one. And I want to talk about the Gonzaga game because this is finally a segue here. Jacob Tobin says, Zags last night equals Vikings in 2018 NFC Championship game. Has an emotional win that looks lost, then looks lost and unprepared. The next game, now, here's what I saw.
I mean, let's be real. Baylor got crushed. Like, Baylor just dominated.
You mean Baylor dominated? Right.
Yeah.
No, Baylor was so good. They were so good. And the thing is, I think UCLA kind of gave the blueprint on how to beat the Zags, which was outwork them on the feet, like just outspeed them. And they just hit shots, man. And there's no way to stop that. Like, they got open looks, which is what a good team should do. But they nailed all the shots, man. They were just hitting 3 after 3. And Gonzaga was sloppy with the ball. So it was the ultimate combination. Like, they got away with that against UCLA, and they got to the final, but not like a team with Baylor. Baylor was surgical. Like, I gave them a lot of shit and on Twitter, and I called them – I wouldn't say I called them chokers, but I would say that Gonzaga they ran into a buzzsaw, man.
Reinforce their stereotypes. I want to check something. I want to see if I had Baylor winning the championship.
Oh, you want to call up these dead brackets?
Oh, dude, my bracket's been dead for like ages.
I think I had Gonzaga versus.
I had Kansas. I had Gonzaga choking earlier, but we'll take a look. Fillable March Madness.
Yep.
Oh, yep. I had Baylor winning the championship. Shockingly.
Oh, look at you! So you would have won this.
Well, let's be real.
Actually,
all 3 of my picks were out. Like, I had Kansas and Alabama and Baylor versus Illinois. Like, that was literally the only one I picked.
I had the Zags beating UCLA in the final, and then Baylor beating.
You were close, though.
Houston.
I mean, UCLA was really close.
No, I didn't have that. I had the Zags versus Illini, with the Zags winning it all. And I only got one out of the final four correct.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
I had
And I didn't
UCLA
even
losing
get-
in the first round to Mormons. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Who did I at least had UCLA beating the Mormons. So
I had Oregon State losing in the first round. I had West Virginia going to the Elite Eight. Ohio State going to the Elite Eight. Kansas
I had
going
Ohio
to the
State
finals.
in the Final Four.
UVA going to the Elite Eight. I had Gonzaga losing in the Sweet 16 to UVA. So yeah,
big dummy. Big.
Yeah,
dummy.
I'm gonna take
Baylor.
a little victory lap.
But you knew Baylor was good. You knew Baylor was good.
Yeah,
so you get the
because,
32 points.
Whatever.
Nah, man, Baylor was too good, man. They would have beat anybody. The thing that I hate though is everyone just dick rode Gonzaga all year, saying that they were the best college team that they had ever seen.
Everyone does that about Gonzaga every single year. They think it's going to be the year, yet they randomly just choke for whatever reason.
And they don't. They did. They choked. No, they didn't choke.
No, they didn't choke.
Baylor
beat
them. They did turn the ball over. They did turn the ball over 13 times. But the only thing that kept the game close was they were able to score like really quickly. And so, but still, it was bad. All right. You read some super chats.
Oh yeah, I will. While you go jack off, I enjoy that good stuff right there. Joey Fellenzer. I think I got that. Hey fellas, how you doing tonight? Question about my Packers. Do you think this is Rodgers' final year in Green Bay to pursue Jeopardy full time? I mean, what is no?
So my wife and I watched.
I'll take Jordan Love for 400.
We watched the episode last night. Rodgers is good. I mean, he's not terrible, but the problem is his voice is a little monotone, right? And the thing about Alex Trebek that made the show so great was you thought that Alex knew all the answers, right? Like he is so convincing. Like I'm sure Alex knew most of them, but he didn't know about 14th century literature like that.
Well, he probably
but the way that he read it,
too.
Right? I'm just saying the way that he read it and the way that he came off with such credibility, and that's something that you earn for doing that for 30 years. But you just know that some of that information Aaron Rodgers doesn't know about, 6th century Chinese art. Like he doesn't know that. But if it was Alex Trebek or Ken Jennings, maybe you'd be convinced that he knew it. I think someone like Kevin Hart or maybe Wayne Brady, somebody like that should host.
Wayne Brady would be an interesting host. Kevin Hart would be a little too over the top for the format, I feel like.
Yeah. What if
Brady would be an interesting one?
How great would it be if Eric Andre was the host of Jeopardy and he just did random shit throughout the whole fucking show? Like halfway through the show, he comes out naked, like wearing a meat suit or something, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
No, what we need to do is revive Andy Kaufman and have him come on the show and just piss everyone off the whole time. That's what
maybe
we
Donald Glover should host as well. And he'll just come out and shoot one of the contestants in the face live on the air for being stupid.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. LeVar Burton would be good too.
LeVar
maybe
Burton
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Might not be
Neil deGrasse Tyson would be a good call. But I don't know if he's got the personality,
Yeah,
like,
it depends.
He's just scientist guy. Wayne Brady should host. Yes. Well, I just think Eric Andre should host. All right, you keep reading.
Taylor Phillips, thoughts on Akil Baddoo and the Tigers being 3-2.
That rhymes. Akil Baddoo and the Tigers 3-2. He is a stud.
Akil Baddoo and Timbuktu.
Yes, he is. He's a stud. Stroman. Oh, just gave up a run. Damn it, Didi Gregorius.
Well, at least your Rags are still beating my Penguins.
Yep.
1.
Halfway through the second, well, a little bit, 8 minutes into the second period, but Stroman's got to pick up some wins. Like, he's
by the way, it's now 12-0 Reds. Jeez. Woof. Woof.
Your team sucks.
Well, it does. I know that.
Who's pitching?
I'm absolutely
Who's
sure.
pitching this game? Hold on. Who's getting shelled? Dwayne Underwood?
Trevor Cahill was the first starter.
Oh, Cahill was the starter?
Then Clay Holmes came in and got shelled. Underwood's actually been the best pitcher today. Jonathan India. I didn't realize he made his debut already.
See, the thing with the Mets, right? When they're bad like that, I know that they're going to eventually start spending money again and get good. You know, like
the Pirates. No. They're bringing in speculative guys like Trevor Cahill. I haven't heard that name in 6-7 years.
You guys can't even moneyball it. Cahill was a starter. Wasn't he an Oriole?
No, I'm looking up his stats. He was an A, then a Diamondback. He was good 10 years ago. Then he was an A for a hot minute, an 18, and then he's been kind of coasting on that. He was with the Giants for a hot minute. He's been on a shitload of teams.
Am I crazy?
We just signed a bunch of random San Francisco Giants last year.
I thought he was an Oriole. I guess I'm wrong. Huh.
You're probably thinking of somebody else.
He's the definition of a journeyman.
Well, he's competing for the Octavio Dotel record or the Edwin Jackson record. This is his 10th or 11th team.
When Dotel came up with the Mets, he was touted as we can't trade this guy. And
he was the hot starter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he had that sidearm delivery going on. All right. I think Stroman got out of the inning. Yes. All right. Keep reading.
Badu.
Yes. Akil Baddoo is a dang stud, man. Dang stud.
Talking about that Akil Baddoo goodness. Sean Pinkerton. If one of you guys drink 5 beers tonight, your alcohol level will be higher than Polanco's batting average, and Bob Nutting might hire you for it. You're right. Gregory Polanco, I call him the Homestar Runner because he is a dumbass. He is an absolute dumbass. This guy was supposed to be a top prospect. He was incredible in the minors, great patience, strong play, and then he goes up to the big leagues. It's ball? What do I do with ball? Okay. That's Gregory Polanco.
Right. It's not like there's a ton of pressure in Pittsburgh, I know,
right?
It's not. You don't have media people breathing down your neck.
You got this huge extension too, and it's just dude, come on, Greg. You're better than
Gregor.
This.
Yeah.
Gregory
Polanco.
Yep. Tall, lanky dude. A lot of athleticism, but it's dumbass.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
it's a baseball IQ at 30. It's Jesus, Greg, what are you doing?
I don't want to steal the thunder. Read 2 more supers, and then we'll get to this
buddy.
one.
Demetrius Wright. Before I dig myself into a further hole. Zags losing last night give me bad flashbacks to the 2007 Patriots again. F for the Zags. Also, you guys are awesome at this. I think that should have you swell with pride, man.
Thanks. I appreciate it. They went 30. They tried to go the route of the UNO. It's so hard to go undefeated.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you have that example once again. That's why I said you should swell with pride because of your 08 Giants, 07 Giants. They slayed the Giant.
They did. The thing is, when you lose, you don't learn. Or when you win, sorry, I messed that whole thing up. Let me just abandon that thought. Here, you can watch it just
clean slate
out of my head.
Clean slate, right? Dude.
And now it's coming back. Back. When you don't lose, you don't learn, right? So when you win, you don't think of a win, right? What should we do different? We won the game. But when you lose, you're what do we got to do different?
My belief is that? If you win ugly, then it's you still need to learn from it, though.
Nah, psychologically, when you win, you're just man, we almost got beat, but we still won, right? And then it finally gets to the championship game.
Let's put it this way: if you nearly blow a 20, 30-point lead, I'd say you need to learn some shit.
Yeah,
that's at least how I feel.
True, but
you still did win. But there's caveats.
True. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, you ever play a video game and you go 82-0, you're just better than everyone else. You're better than the computer.
No, you got to do the KD ratio, man. Yeah. Have you got to unleash the tactical nuke and then someone calls you a bitch online?
That's right. I am a bitch online.
Oh, we're all bitches online. Come on. We all did it. It's oh my God, you stupid fuck. What are you doing? every time.
The Carson Wentz apologists are crazy. Like, why are the Philly fans defending Carson Wentz? He's gone.
It's not even Philly fans. There's like a sect of Carson Wentz fans.
It's Philly fans defending Carson Wentz, and he's gone. He's not your quarterback.
There's like a dichotomy of Carson Wentz fans. There are the Philly fans, like I put myself in this category, that think it's not really Carson. It's more to do with the team around him and Doug Peterson. I think that is a huge weight on it. And there's the other part that thinks he's the second coming of Donovan McNabb and has accomplished nothing. Like you're in one of those two categories.
That's pretty accurate, though. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why, but my thing, I'm not defending Kerry Collins when he left the Giants, even though he took us to a Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. He's not our quarterback anymore, right? Like, I don't get it. I don't get the defense of him. They should be. I can get them standing Nick Foles because he won the Super Bowl for him. The Rangers have scored.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 5-1. Alexis
Lafreniere scoring the goal.
Yep, yes, and this is what I'm worried about with the Penguins. Like, they were on hot form, and now they just like fall to shit.
Well,
like,
the Rangers only have 14 shots on goal, and I
said the goaltending like just fell apart again.
Right, but the 17 shots on goal to the Penguins 28, and it's 5-1.
Oh, by the way, Buffalo and New Jersey in Tankley Cup 4 are tied at 3.
Tankley Cup.
That's the name
they
heard
are
about. It's like it's a good name.
They're trying to accumulate ping pong balls.
Yep. Cal Palmieri and Taylor Hall are both scratched.
Oh my gosh. Are they going to deal Taylor Hall at some point?
They should. I mean, they probably will. Dude, they want to get a first-round pick for him. Yeah, good luck, dude. With Florida, his cap hit, with an expiring contract, and with only 2 goals on the year, you are not getting a first. Come on.
Maybe. Florida.
Oh, Florida scored. They scored. Yay. Mike Matheson. I mean, it's whatever. We're down by 3. I don't give a shit.
Who's in the net? Is it
Shesterkin.
Shesty's in there? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Casey DeSmith.
Your boy Igor.
Charlie Hins. LOL, Angel Hernandez sucks so bad that there are now legal papers indicating such. P.S. chances that he becomes the Tim Donaghy of baseball. Yeah, so Angel Hernandez lost his lawsuit.
Yeah, they pretty much just said, you fucking suck. Pretty much all they had to do was just say, like, go ump a game. And it's just like, they just look as like, this guy sucks. Get out.
He claimed that the MLB was racist. That's why people were giving him shit. No, Angel. If you were suck. You suck at your job.
Well, you only have that job because of unions. I mean, if you got fired because of like, oh, you're Cuban, you're like a Cuban, like that's racism. If you're not getting playoff spots because you fucking suck at your job, you're one of the lowest rated umpires in baseball. I don't know. Like,
well, that's how they determine.
That's why I'm not invited to say the MLB like hot stove or any of that shit. It's like me suing because it's like, oh, I'm an internet creator. You're denying me. It's like, no, it's because I don't have any fucking credibility.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get invited to all of these fancy places. You know what I mean? It's not because of any shit to do with my pasty white fucking skin or my
no one cares because you're white.
No,
discriminating because you're white. They don't even know. You could be like, I had no idea the lead singer to Block Party. I had no idea he was British. He was British. Really? He's black, but I had no idea. Like, I just loved his music. Like, I didn't know that, but it makes it even cooler now that he's black. So it's,
like some of the biggest singers of like heavy metal bands are like Latin American.
Mars Volta
player, Tom Arias, Chilean. I think
Tom Morello's mixed.
Like he's I think Chuck Billy. I know he's like a native. I think.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of different ethnicities.
This next,
like Ice-T's like in heavy metal.
Yes. Well, yes. So, Body Count.
Yep, Ice-T. Like I think that's an all-black band.
Body Count? Yeah, I would think so. Yes. I used to have that album. That was great.
They're still releasing shit. That's why I said it.
Oh, the Rammers line, breaking news, and this makes me sad. Tatis Jr. is out for the year. So he swung on a ball.
Fuck.
He overextended, like he went all the way through his wrist, and like, let me see if I can get this on camera here. And like it went all the way through, and it like either dislocated his shoulder or his wrist. And he's out 4 to 6 months. So he's definitely done for the season. And he just inked a huge deal, right?
Fuck you, baseball.
And it was non-contact too. Non-contact.
That's one of your most marketable stars.
4 to 6 months. Hey, he's not out for the year. 4 to 6 months could be the year.
Still,
no, dude, everyone's saying
what
Bailey.
If the Padres fall apart?
He tore his labia, I think. I'm sorry, labrum. He tore
but
his labrum.
Torn labrums are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the same hitter.
Yeah.
Just because like you need to strengthen that shoulder. The shoulder muscles are finicky as fuck.
All right. Now everyone's saying that he's coming back. So did we get got? I thought I read it.
Oh, it's a 10-day IL, but dude, like there are a bunch of players that like they are on the 10-day IL. Like Jamison Tyone last year or 2 years ago, he started out on the 10-day IL. It's like, okay, he's going to be back in like a month or two, and then you get a second opinion. Boom, Tommy John.
Yeah. Well, that's
how it is. Like you don't know how he's going to recover.
There's different rules behind the 10-day and the 60. The 60 is there's absolutely no chance you're coming back. I think the 10-day is we'll keep you on the 10-day, and if you have some Adrian Peterson type miracle, we can put you on the postseason roster or some shit. If they put you on the 60, that means that you're done. Like
pretty much. I mean, with the 60 you can, but they're gonna have to remove somebody from the 40 man to get you back.
Yeah. There's all these rules with the 10 and the 60, and then there's the list where the deceased list where you're just dead. And they're like, you can't come back from that. Nope. The man they call Cobra, Jason Thompson. If there ever was a time I needed laughter to distract me from the internal pain and strife, is now. Must be a Pirates fan. I was planning on jumping in and doing a Randy Savage impression, but my mom went into the hospital due to double pneumonia. Sorry. Sorry about that, Jason. Prayers up to your mom. I hope that she gets better. And I hope that she does not have anything icky and that she pulls through. You do not want fluid in your lungs.
Double pneumonia.
Yeah. So that means she's got one fluid in both lungs. That's not good. Ugh. Hassan Abenar, thoughts on Gary Trent Jr. on the Raptors? Now, I don't have any thoughts on that, but I will say this. I remember his dad playing Gary Trent at Ohio University, and now his kid, Gary Trent Jr., is on the freaking Raptors.
I haven't even heard of him, so I've heard the name, but I've never.
Maybe we're getting trolled again.
22. Maybe. No, he is on the Raptors.
Okay. Cincinnati, the Bengals just scored another TD, and they're up 14-0.
Gary Trent is averaging over 15 points per game.
Wow, nice.
And he was drafted by the Sacramento Kings, so that's another team another king that was freed from the shackles of hell.
Oh my gosh!
They traded him for Norman Powell.
Will Keys, my writer, he's a Kings fan, and he is the saddest.
That's what happens when you're a Kings fan, because Sacramento Kings are run by like a piece of shit team.
Yeah,
it's garbage.
All right,
let's do this.
You read the next.
I gotta. It went down on me. Butt Pounder 420.
The best name in the history of sports.
Yes, it's always a treat to see this.
Gotta bust out
it's usually a banger. And not literally, but a banger. Gonzaga are permanently overrated. Seeing them lose gave me more joy than watching one of Tree's videos. Though that's barely saying anything at all. Ooh.
He always sends subtle shade at us.
I offered you praise, man. You hurt my feelings.
We were all slurping on his name, and then he
goes and releases that shit.
That's what shit posting is about, though, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go
about
cry
insulting
now.
People, right?
And Alan Nadeau III, thank God Tatis is all right. Won't be out for as long as we feared. Looked real scary in the game. So there it is.
Maybe we're wrong.
Maybe we are. We'll see.
They're messing with us.
We will see.
Is Tommyism in the chat? Fresh off of his
his wisdom teeth. He no longer has wisdom.
He told me that his butt, that when he woke up from the surgery, his butt was all sore and stuff, and he didn't know, and he just kind of ignored it.
Yeah, you better be careful about that.
Yeah, he sent me a DM. He's like, "Does your butt hurt after your wisdom teeth get removed?" And I was like, "Depends on which dentist you go to."
Yeah, he's probably getting COVID test. The anal swab.
He got the anal swab, right? He was awakened.
It was more of a deep anal swab. He had to go right by the urethra, and he had to go right by the prostate. So that's why you have to get that tickled.
All right, minute 49
Metscast.
left in the second.
Yep, Metscast. Change the manger, change the owner, change the stadium, change the colors. Same old Mets. Sports is stupid.
And the thing is, they added some bullpen help. You know, they got this whoever pitched last night in the 8th, but he blew it. Just like it.
Well, that's the joy of the Mets.
The other thing is, Dellin Betances is on the roster, so like he was terrible last year. Terrible. All right, keep it going.
Dances Betances. Well, the thing with Betances was that he had actually been injured for a hot minute, and there was just a speculative.
He's also old. He was like
33, old. 32. Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah,
Carlos
he's probably
Ruiz.
2 years older. Yeah.
Well, probably like 3. Royals are 3-1. Think we can sneak in the playoffs? I say talk to me in like June. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Anyone can get off to a hot start. I mean, come on.
And the Rammers line for 1,000 Costa Rican Cologne. Apologies to Tatis on the 10-day DL, not out.
Oh, so he's retracting his statement.
It is what it is. It's to get us because we can't look further down. And our old friend Butt Pounder 420, another banger. We don't hate you because of your ethnicity, 5 points, but because you spit on orphans.
When did I spit on an orphan?
You did when you spit on Carson Wentz.
I did.
That dude's an orphan.
Yeah, he is. He's the ginger orphan.
Yes. By the way, did we mention that Five's wife used to work at Hooters?
You know who else? You know who else was an orphan? My wife.
Who worked at Hooters?
Who worked at Hooters. She's not an orphan.
You know who was an orphan? The founder of Hooters. He decided, you know what? I want to have a nice home someday where I can see women in short shorts and nice tank tops.
Do you know how Hooters was started?
Dream.
Do you know how Hooters was started? Some guy was like, "What do you mean I can't bring my kid into the strip club?" And then Hooters was born.
It was his laundering scheme. It's just like the wings are for laundering. The rest is for.
I got my kid all afternoon and I can't bring him to the strip club. Let's start a Hooters.
And I just want cheap food, pretty much.
Yeah. The same level of food, maybe slightly better. Okay.
Vulgar Night 297. The Pirates have more wins than the Braves, Mets, and A's combined. Small victories, my friends. Small victories.
What, they have one?
Although that may change because it looks like the Mets are winning right now.
Right now. Talk to me after the 9th.
Okay.
Talk to me after the 9th.
There's a runner on third with two outs for the Phillies. It's now 14-0 Cincinnati.
Yeah, I said that.
Bengals are going out to a nice early lead against
another
the Steelers.
Touchdown. Yeah. No, it's 14-1 now. They scored a 1-point safety.
They scored a point?
Yes.
1 point.
Steelers got the Super Bowl.
1 point. Yeah. Okay, Phillip Evans with a solo shot in the 7th inning. It's like Denver 7, San Francisco 56. Good fucking shit. Pirates going to the fucking Super Bowl. Sean Pinkerton. Pirates home games are already at full capacity right now, and they haven't played at PNC Park yet. It may get 69 fans if the tickets are free. Exactly.
Nice. SeatGeek doesn't even want to work with the Pirates. Like, we don't want to resell your tickets, okay? Like, you can just keep your shit.
Oh, yeah. Matt Fournier. Melody Martin said the Sabres were allowed to have 1,900 fans in attendance and could still only draw 302. Mostly were Rangers fans. Hashtag low Buffalo.
So they could open up, right? So that means that they could open up full capacity and only 302 fans would show up.
Let me look this up. Let's look up old SeatGeek. Let's look up some Bills tickets because I didn't know they.
You mean Sabres tickets.
For Sabres, sorry.
All right.
Performers, Buffalo Sabres. $27 to attend against the New Jersey Devils. $48 against the Philadelphia Flyers. It just says track. I don't know if they're actually available yet.
Oh, what's up, soft drink?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, buddy. What's going on, man? You going to drop in for the draft when we do the draft stream? Type a Y for yes, soft drink. Matt, I just read that. Gadzooks, Tree, you probably didn't need me to tell you this, but the Pirates are horrible at baseball. 10-0 Reds, bottom 5. I'm so glad baseball is back. I've been dying inside. Hope you're both well. Gadzooks is a Reds fan, so that's a little biased.
You know what? Even if we were to take away that treat, call it a 0-0 game, Pirates would still be losing. So, yeah, whatever.
How can you win when you don't score? How can you win?
We scored one run. One run.
Right.
One whole run.
Yeah, but your pitcher's got no run support.
We are going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Come on.
No run support.
You can't deny that. Come on, man. What's wrong with minor league baseball? Come on. You don't want to see the greatness of Brian Reynolds no longer pitting above his mind, or Colin Moran as your best power hitter.
Who's
fucking Evans?
Do you have an old vet that's like on his?
No,
you don't have a Crash
Todd Father
Davis?
didn't make the roster, so he's in AAA. So maybe the Todd Father could come, and then we can hear "Fly Me to the Moon" while he hits like for 5 games and then gets claimed.
Who's Moran? Who the
Colin Moran? He was in that Garrett Cole trade. Like he's. I mean, this team straight sucks. It's bad.
You have no marketable players.
Like, no, man. Wait. You're telling me that Adam Frazier, Kevin Newman, and Colin Moran aren't marketable? Really? I didn't know that. Wow. That's incredible.
Hey, look,
please
man.
Tell me more. Tell me
I'm just
more.
going to call it like I see it. You know,
dude,
I'm
honestly,
a straight
you
shooter.
could have AAA teams.
I'm built different.
Team right now. Golden Hybrid. EDP has announced his new hockey team to be the Penguins because he, quote, wants a team that won't let him down. Well, be careful about that. The Pens have let you down a good bit over the past couple of years.
So he snubbed the Flyers? Well, I guess he's from Bakersfield. So
dude,
he could have picked
he doesn't
any
like
team.
pain. Come on, the Flyers are fucking trash.
Yeah, Flyers are pretty bad. They've lost some bad games.
They are garbage. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Like, they should not be this bad.
Yeah. They,
I mean, how much do you think? Oh yeah, how much do you think of this is Alain Vigneault? Just from an old Rangers fan, I'm just curious.
Vigneault is a good coach, man, but he's got to have the right guys, and he doesn't have any speed on that team. Like he needs guys to run up and down the ice, and he's got the court. Like Voracek is, he's still good, but he's got Giroux. He doesn't really have pieces, and it's hard to watch.
If it means anything,
Shane. Right. Shane Gostisbehere has turned into a shell of his former self. And
remember one of my first videos. Do us all a favor, trade Shane Gostisbehere to a real team before you corrupt him like everyone else. And guess what they did?
They corrupted
him. They're doing the same with Provorov and Sanheim.
Yeah. And, Carter Katahat is a decent goalie, but he's got nothing in front of him.
This year,
no blue line in front of him. It's just
terrible.
It's a mess.
Like his analytics are some of the worst in hockey.
And I can't say he's any good. I can't say I'm any sorry. I love watching the Flyers suck.
Dude, this is what united us as a podcast. Fuck Philly. That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah.
Football, fuck Philly.
The only
hockey,
thing we can
fuck
agree
Philly.
on.
Baseball, fuck Philly. Basketball, you know what? Fuck Philly.
The Sixers look good. They might make me look stupid this year, but I don't. The Sixers aren't winning shit. Fuck
it. Depends. I mean, you can see Brooklyn making a random run because it's just they have the superstars.
Supposed to. When KD and his bitter and his brittle tendon get it all together and he gets healthy again.
Oh, of course, that soft bitch is going to go off on Michael Rappaport again in the DMs. Yeah, that's what that fucker does.
Apparently, just had a talking to Michael Rappaport. Basically, asked him to meet him in the street. Yeah.
And then he tries running after him and tears his Achilles.
Yeah.
Evan Escher for 5. Tim Melville threw a no-hitter in Taiwan.
It's my boy.
Your old hero from the YouTube live game.
Yes. He had a great game. He's definitely a journeyman fisher. A journeyman fisher. I read the comment about Jillian Fisher. A journeyman pitcher. And yeah. Dodger is a Philly fan. That doesn't make me hate Philly any less. We're cool with Jillian. She's been on the show. She's a Flyer fan and doesn't make me hate the Flyers any less. I like those people as people, but I don't ever usually go after
them
fans
because they root for a team that supports like pedophilia.
Right.
Because that's what pretty much Philly is. What do you think Gritty does? That creepy smile on his face, what do you think he's doing? There are at least several dozen corpses in his fucking locker.
Yeah, and they had Michael Delzato after he came from the Rangers, and he likes hookers and drugs.
Oh, everybody likes hookers. Come on, that's hockey.
True. All right, yeah, I know. Marquez Riley, Braves are in a struggle, losing 4 straight, Philly winning 4 straight. Also this weekend, the Masters and NASCAR headed to the paperclip. I love that the Masters are on. There was a tune-up right before. I think Jordan Spieth won it, but I don't think Spieth is going to win the Masters. I don't know. I know one thing: Tiger Woods is probably done, for his career, and that's sad. I think he'll come back to play 1 round of golf on his surgically repaired hips, and that's it. I don't think Tiger plays again much more after that. I think the accident could be the end.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have anything left to prove. He had his last
14 majors. He was the greatest at one time, and he couldn't take down Jack
of his generation.
Right, but
dude, 15 years ago,
steroids.
Golf was pretty much you're fucked.
Right,
it's like Tiger Woods, everyone else you're fucked.
Right,
BJ Singh, Phil Mickelson, you're good. You're fucked.
He got vain and he got cocky. He didn't want. He wanted to not only be the best golfer in the world, but he wanted to be the best looking, best, dominating. Like he wanted too much when he already had it.
It was
all.
His downfall because he decided it was a good idea to just screw a bunch of random waitresses from Chili's.
Yeah. Perkins. Kirsten's here. What's up, Kirsten?
What's up?
What's up, Dodge? EA 2K7 thoughts on Topps trading card company going public via SPAC. You can either hold on to a card for value or hold a piece of the company that makes them the American way. I like the model.
The NFT is a weird idea. It depends how much, because I feel like, at least with trading cards, I'd rather hold the card itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little easier to probably get cards, because, I mean, if they go the Ultimate Team route and you get, different cards and values for them, that shit's going to take off. Because you know how much Ultimate Team makes in a given year?
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions of dollars, dude.
But it's the playability.
Say you get, a Galaxy or an Opal or something like that. Say, you have an NFT of a Honus Wagner card. That's going to sell for at least a couple million.
Oh, my gosh. Because it's only one, right? There's only one of that digital token.
It depends. How much are they going to replicate it, or is it just going to be one of the same things?
Well, they could say we're going to release 50 of these, and that's it. They're just creating value where there is none.
Well, that depends. I mean, I don't know how much upside there is. It's interesting, but it's been the flavor of the month.
Yeah. Who knows? Remember when Bitcoin came out and we were all stupid and we just shit on Bitcoin? And if we would have bought
I'm still not crazy about Bitcoin.
Yeah, but okay, Bitcoin came out 10 years ago, or it started becoming more popular. If you just would have bought 50 Bitcoins, you'd be a millionaire now.
It varies. Is there a way to convert it to American dollars? They're starting to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, now it's just
of Bitcoin. Ask EA about Bitcoin.
Well, he's mining it now because he has the electricity.
Aren't you gonna
That's why nobody can buy a fucking graphics card these days, because all the Chinese farming companies bought all the damn Bitcoin.
Why do they need a graphics card to mine Bitcoin?
It's because you need it for the processing power.
Oh.
GPUs are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Anyway.
Sean Pinkerton. Word has it Falcons might trade the number 4 pick. I totally think it's New England that wants it because of Denver being at number 9 and may take the QB they want.
So who would go at 4? Justin Fields?
It depends. Maybe Fields or Lance.
There's 4 good quarterbacks. You got Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, and Fields. This is
But what about
one of
Mac
the more
Jones? I thought it was
and
Mac
Mac
Jones at
Jones.
3.
I think the Patriots want Mac Jones.
Just watch Kyle Trask sneak into the first round.
Kyle Trask. This is a quarterback deep draft. Now
they're
maybe
overvaluing him though. Like, I mean, you've got some really, really good talents at other positions. Panay Sewell has the chance to be generational. Kyle Pitts has the potential to be generational. Wide receiver class is absolutely loaded. Again, cornerback class is loaded. You've got some edge rushers, good offensive linemen. Like a quarterback, it's being way overvalued just because of the demand for like quarterbacks. And I feel like a lot of people are reaching right now. Like there should not be 4 or 5 quarterbacks going in a row.
It's good. The draft, if you guys are here, please come to our draft stream because it's going to be one of the most interesting drafts in a long time. And I think that nothing that they think is going to happen is going to happen. You know what I mean?
Like ultra desperate.
After the first 2 picks, you're not going to know what's going to happen.
Oh, not at all. Sure. Like I remember like the first time, like last year when we were able to, like it felt like a sigh of relief because there was something actually fucking happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I was just like, oh god.
And Roger Goodell did it from his living room too.
He was just like, they'll probably still do it in the living room now. They just have draft offices. We're not going to have Bill Belichick's dog on a computer.
Right. He had his iPad. I remember that. Gosh, that was such a dark time. That was the only sports that we had.
That was the only thing we had, and it's like, oh my god, thank you. I'm going to suckle the teat of the sport. Thank you.
We had that, and then The Last Dance came out, and we all watched the documentary. That's how desperate we were. That was
KBO, man. KBO. Times. ESPN tried to steal it and just like cut under them for the TV rights. That was the big thing.
Don't ever forget. That was terrible. That was like the darkest because we didn't know much about COVID either. We didn't know how deadly it was. It really felt like we were in a movie.
Well, we all didn't know what the hell was going on. Like we didn't know if we were going to be around because it's like, well, there go the sports. Well, there goes our career.
There goes the spurts.
Time to get a job at a warehouse.
Yeah. Golden Hybrid 258. Do you think that if Stanton and Judge stay healthy, the Yankees' win percentage and playoff odds will rise exponentially? Yeah.
I have the Yankees winning the division.
Those are 2 studs right there. Giancarlo Stanton and Judge. I mean, yeah, their playoff odds are good. It's just in the playoffs that they're very strikeout prone, those 2 guys. They're not Mike Trouts. I mean, but they could, if they get enough help from the supporting cast, the Yankees could be dangerous. I hate saying this, but the Yankees could be dangerous.
I think you made a bunch of Bronx people cream themselves right with that.
They did. They just nutted.
Oh, dude, there's like
hard.
I think I know a certain internet personality or 5 that'll like that.
John Boy Media.
Well, yeah, the John Boy Media team. You know that. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows they're the Yankees.
Multi-million-dollar sports company.
Dude, I didn't realize they had like a fucking billboard on top of Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, talking Yanks.
Yeah, we need our own faces in front of a billboard, but it's just gonna be in the fucking boonies, and just like a fire around it. Like that's what we need to do.
Can you imagine if the dumpster fire had a billboard and all it would do is get pelted with eggs?
Yeah, it's like this show sucks. Don't watch it.
Yeah, they would honk and just flick us off. They'd be like, "Fuck you."
It's like who's this fat fucking? Who's this bald guy? That's pretty much all.
How do you flick people off? Are you a fan of this? Like,
no, I'm a fan of this. Just like the full.
Oh, you do the closed loop like this. Yeah. You're not this. All right, in the chat, are y'all fingers bent like this, or are you closed loop people?
No, you gotta do closed loop. Like fingers like this is like awkward. You can't because I can't bend it the whole way.
This is tight right here. This is fuck you.
No, that's fuck
you.
With
both hands. Fuck. This seems a little weak. This is like the British way. Oh, fuck you limey bastard. Actually, the British do this, right? They do the 2 fingers.
No, you
closed loop like or fingers out. Thumb out.
Closed loop, motherfucker.
Closed. Wow, a lot of closed loops. No, come on, the bird. Everyone's closed. No birds, huh? No birds. Stone cold middle finger. All my fingers are
loves a good stone cold middle finger.
Wow, you guys flick off like this? That just seems so weak. It's like,
yeah, well,
I guess
fuck
this
you.
is. I guess
I'm
this means
give you
like
a closed bird just for that 5.
I'm just saying if I'm gonna go up, give you a prostate exam, I'm gonna have my fingers like this so I can minimize the damage, right? Like
Well, I'm not going to use my middle finger. I'm going to use my index finger.
All right,
so
that's like 90%
really in there.
90% closed loop.
up
Holy
there.
shit! I'm gonna have to ask. No, I'm not gonna.
Shoulder's been killing me for the past couple of weeks.
No, too much jerking off, huh?
Well, that too. I mean, like I like tweaked a muscle like when I was.
You tweaked your shoulder editing?
No, it's just like I was lifting last Thursday, and it's just like and like I remember just waking up the next morning and being like in extreme pain when I was like, oh my god. And it's just like back here. It's like the muscle that connects my neck, and I can barely like move it. I mean, it's got a lot better, but it's just like, Jesus.
Welcome to being old. Kirk Coble, Canucks may be bad this year, but I can always laugh at the circus known as the Calgary Flames. How did taking our former players work out for you? Yeah, the Flames.
The Flames are fucking trash.
They are T-Rex.
They are mass trash. Like, they're one of the reasons why the North is a joke. Let's bring in Daryl Sutter. What a great idea. That's totally not going to fucking...
The players don't even know what he's saying. You know, Daryl Sutter got by because the Kings were just the most talented squad.
Well, he's a defensive first coach, and the games passed him by. That's why he got fired in LA.
No, actually, you know what? He was good at juggling lines with the Kings. He knew how to put the right personnel out there.
But it's not about the right personnel, though, man. It's about schemes.
Lawmets. They're trying to Lawmet me. Hold on. Let me get an update.
Apparently, Jeff McNeil had an error or something. I was looking at the chat.
Still one out. Runner on. Fielding error. We got an out. Okay, fielder's choice. Jonathan Hill, no relation to Jonah Hill. Did you guys see the green and yellow alternate Red Sox jersey? I kind of like them. I like what they're doing. I like that they're bucking the traditional Red Sox. Did they give up another run here?
I don't know. All I know is the Penguins are still down. Oh, Penn scored a goal again. 3-0. Actually, no, that's extra.
5-3.
I'm sorry. 5-2.
That was a highlight from the other day.
Yeah, close fist. Congratulations. Woo! And the Sabres are down again.
All right, now just bring in the reliever. Take Stroman out. Come on, Louis Ball.
No. They're gonna keep him in because he's learned from his mistake.
Wild pitch.
What you're going to do is get Jared Porter to send a naked pick to the pitcher, and then he's going to go crazy.
Thomas Cherry, hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to let you know that the Oakland A's are giving up more than 8 runs a game early season, or should I be concerned? Hell yeah, you should be concerned.
Yeah.
You don't ever want any stretch of the year. Right. You don't ever want any stretch of the year where you're giving up 8 runs a game. Holy shit. Vulgar Night Tree, you should make another video on an updated list of the New York Jets draft failures. That would be funny.
Well, I mean, with the A's, though, you have to consider they are playing the Dodgers, and they did play the Astros, so too early to tell, but it doesn't look good if you want to compete with the creme de la creme.
David Shell. Hey, fellas, at least Gonzaga has football. They ruined the Jalen Suggs miracle shot. Tree, can we get a congrats Gonzaga video?
I don't know if they deserve a congrats bid.
Yeah.
Man.
They didn't.
It's like if they choked against UCLA, maybe, but now it's like, they just got their asses whooped. That's pretty much all it comes down to.
It wasn't a choke.
It wasn't like a huge choke.
Yeah. If they would have lost to UCLA, that would have been a choke.
That would have been, yeah.
They had an 11 seed, a dream matchup.
Yeah, and I mean, UCLA played their fucking hearts out, though. Let's be real with that.
They did. Parker DiMatteo. Tree, I have a question. Why do you hate the Cubs so much? And 5, what's your opinion on the Cubs? You know what? I wanted them to win that World Series.
No.
I wanted them to end the drought.
I had to deal with their fucking arrogant fan base and their insufferable players for fucking years. Joe Madden is a piece of shit who's overrated as hell. And to be completely honest with you, you deserve Steve Bartman in every sense of his word. So you know what, come at me.
We lost a lot of memes that day.
Yeah,
I don't hate the Cubs. I don't hate that. They're not like a division rival.
Because we had some bad blood because of the Jung Ho Gung thing, and then Joe Madden called it plantar fasciitis. Fuck that piece of shit. That's partially why.
Fuck that piece of shit. Pav, Drew Holiday inks an extension in the Cream City, making my underwear. Cream City.
Milwaukee's like, I mean, they need to do shit now because they've pretty much gone all in.
Sean Brigode, Kellen Mond Kellen Mond to the Steelers.
Kellen Mond.
Is that a
quarterback
draft pick? Yeah.
Do
they need a replacement for Big Ben? Mm-hmm.
No, then Ben's gonna bitch.
Ben doesn't need to bitch. He should retire after this year.
He should have retired. No, he should have retired.
He should retire now.
Last season, right? But he won't.
Should retire
LA Superfly
now.
94, Gonzaga, college basketball's dick punch.
Pretty much.
Imagine if UVA didn't like deal with a double dribble and like a team choking.
Got away with a double dribble.
Well, and but apparently, they fouled them apparently. But like, I mean, teams choked against them. Yeah. But it's just like, dude, imagine that and them losing in the first round. They would have been memed to fucking death.
Gonzaga's until they win a champ. Like UVA erased all the demons by winning a natty last year, and Gonzaga could have done that this year. Instead, they're
still in the same boat.
Mets got out of it.
Okay.
Balls in play. Outs.
And the Pirates are still down 14-1.
Mm-hmm. And the Rangers are still. No, the third period has not.
Yeah,
started.
It's up.
Okay.
It has started. It's 18-12 in.
Mm-hmm. The cardboard. Tree, can you do an anatomy of failure on the Kansas Jayhawks football team? I feel that'd be a good video, especially with what just happened. What did just happen?
With Les Miles.
Yeah. Little sexual.
Well, his old demons came in from LSU.
Yeah. He used to hire girls based on how large their bras were or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Can't do that in 2020. Can't do that in current year.
Yeah, can't do that for recruiting. Like he probably thought of it as a recruiting value, like, hey.
Like you get the hot girls in and then the guys are going to commit.
Yeah.
It's like that old thing where like, Reggie White got a house bought for his family. Certain recruits had money given to him. Certain other recruits got women or in some cases drugs, but we'll keep that on the down low because you're not supposed to talk about that. And some get bitches.
The fact in the 90s that when you went on a recruiting visit, they would have a very attractive young woman take you around the campus. And no one was expected to have sex. Like, I mean, a lot of them did, bang their prospectus, because if you had a job where you're an attractive young man and all these hot female gymnasts came to your school and then you partied with them and got a little drunk and they're also hot, like you would probably just hook up with them,
Oh, yeah. Try to.
So, it was all consensual. It's still kind of it's the
NCAA, man. The NCAA is fucky. That's pretty much all it comes down to. It's nothing about like society in general. It's just the NCAA is fucked. Yeah. They're going to use underhanded tactics to try and get recruits, even though you can't pay them because of the scholastic integrity.
Marquez Riley, MLB All-Star Game moving to Denver. Texas Ranger game at Max. Are people that desperate? And this weekend, Nets and Lakers. That could be a good game, the Nets and Lakers. It sucks for Atlanta that a lot of people that had nothing to do with, politics, they lost the All-Star Game. I kind of feel bad for those folks.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were just there. It's a nice stadium. They'll be back eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with you just got to let this shit ride. That's all you can do. I mean, I don't want to talk about the actual bill itself.
No, I don't want to talk about
bag of worms. Colorado, I don't know. I mean, do they really deserve an All-Star game after the Arenado trade?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's like, oh boy, now we get like the world's biggest bar in Denver.
Right.
Gets a new All-Star.
I don't even know if people will attend that game. They'll be like,
no, they will attend that game. Like, they'll do it to get the hell out of the house.
Yeah.
Especially if Arenado's in the game. They'll come.
To boo him. They'll show up to boo him.
No, they'll cheer him. They'll boo Monfort or Bridich. Those are the ones they should boo.
Golden Hybrid 258. Your pain makes me thankful for the Yankees tree.
Yeah.
Some people are born into it.
Honestly, I should have been a Yankees fan. I should have just.
I know. You could be like EDP.
Everything would have been easier.
All right, you could just pick a team instead of having to. All right. You're genetically predisposed.
Oh yeah, like I'd be simping for Jeter and Mariano Rivera, man. That's all I'd be doing.
The Rammers line, Tree, we appreciate you, but don't sing anymore. Oh, that's mean. I think you have a decent voice.
Did I sing the thing? I don't know if I did.
I don't think so. I might have sung. I should never sing. I don't know. Did you? You don't sing. You sound decent.
I didn't sing
I'm
this
terrible.
one.
Rangers aren't a power play.
Well, it depends. I mean, like certain times I like get really like over the top with it, so I could see that.
What's your go-to?
I like amplify the cringe sometimes.
If you were faced with execution, right? If someone was like, you must sing this song decently, or we're gonna kill you. What song would you sing?
I don't know.
Ave Maria.
No Cubs, no.
No Cubs, no.
And then I get, hey Chicago, what do you say? 7 shots to the face.
Your life is on the line, and you've got to sing one song to save your life. And
No
Tree
Cubs, no.
selects No Cubs, no. You better hope it's a Pirates fan, and that, or a Cardinals fan is judging your life. Better hope God is a
Cardinals fans
fan.
are still going to shoot me. Let's be real.
Gosh, if I had a song to sing to save my life, I guess I would just choose the most offensive song on earth, because it's going to be the last thing that comes out of my mouth before I get shot in the face, because I would just be dead. Oh, yeah. Ave 10 here, $10 making the Saints legacy of failure post 2009 coming maybe this season. Depends when the camera comes, and maybe if lucky, the Saints be tanking into the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, the Saints might break off. They'll breach the levee and float away into the Gulf of Mexico this year. They are going to be bad. Between Taysom
my
Hill,
hot take is I think they implode. That's my hot take.
Yeah, between Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston, not exactly two quarterbacks that put the fear of God in anyone.
Well, Jameis can put up yardage and touchdowns. It's those decision making, and he's going to pick off.
Yeah,
and look at that! The Rangers scored.
The Rangers scored. The Rangers scored. Who scored it? It was a power play goal.
Looks like it's what, Capo Caco? No.
Caco scoring goals.
24. Is that Strome?
Number 24 is, I believe that's. No, Strong.
Oh, that's 16. Actually off the defenseman.
Oh,
it's off Matheson.
So they got to figure out who.
Yeah, it is Capo Caco.
Caco scored. Caco scored. 6-2. Let's go.
I
Rangers.
ain't happy. Oh, shut up.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Fuck you. Penguins, look at you. Fuck you. Yeah. No. Fingers. Don't. Fuck you in your closed loop. Look at this. I got a closed loop all the way. Fuck you. Fuck
I'll send
you.
a closed loop up of your fucking asshole if you don't shut up.
I'll happily take it. James
you would take
Amaday,
it, you sick fuck.
Av 10, also F Philly. James Amaday, Kevin Holland is going to make us laugh this Saturday night on UFC Fight Night and on ABC. He talks during the fight. Oh.
Still better than Stephen A. Smith.
Probably watch that.
It would be Stephen A. Smith and Joe Rogan on commentary. That would be rough.
That would be funny.
It'd be hilarious, though.
Connor Thompson, should Liberty Media sell the Braves and fire Snit, or should I jump in an ice bath and cool down? Liberty Media is never.
Liberty Media is not going to sell. They literally got a stadium for nothing.
Yeah, it's their asset. The Rammers line. So what is FPV's bet for this? I have to make a bet now?
OnlyFans.
I get a tattoo. Yeah. OnlyFans? I'll launch an OnlyFans.
I don't know, man. We still have to
lose a bet.
We still have your bet from
I want to be like
last Thursday from the inevitable delay of clickbait sports, because certain people decided to get sick and have their wisdom teeth removed.
And I think I might miss Thursday because you know what? I'll film me putting on the jersey because we're going to the beach on
Thursday.
That's
a cop-out. That is a cop-out, dude.
All right, so it's going to wait 2 weeks? Going to wait. There's Black Flags Matter. There's Darian in the chat. What's up, buddy? You need to get the check mark, Darian.
Well, but he did have the right saying, though. Bald is always a good slogan.
Super bald.
Oh, yeah.
Irvin Alvarado, the biggest crisis has not been talked about, a ketchup shortage. Quick, someone needs to defend the Heinz HQ vault of emergency ketchup supply. We have a ketchup shortage in this country where we're not allowed to, we can't get enough vinegar and tomatoes.
Heinz is like, I think they actually got bought out by Kraft.
Oh.
And Heinz is just like tanked.
What would hurt you more? A ketchup shortage or a mustard shortage?
Ketchup shortage. Mustard's
I put ketchup
okay.
on steak. Yeah, I don't use
ketchup on steak.
ever.
What are you, Patrick Mahomes?
I am Patrick Mahomes. I love ketchup on steak. I don't know why.
Now, ketchup on like steak potatoes? Ketchup on potatoes is pretty good.
Yeah. I think what happened was like I had a steak with fries or something and I accidentally got the ketchup on the steak and I was like, this combination is not bad.
It has a bit of a tanginess to it. I prefer no.
How is there a ketchup shortage? I better go out to Costco and get some ketchup.
Exactly, man.
Ketchup.
Dude.
I'm a random guy. The San Francisco Giants should talk with Atlanta about the art of choking because how in the hell they blew a 6-run lead. Come on, guys. It's early. It's early in the year. But yeah, anytime you blow a 6-run lead.
They lost to the Mariners, I think, if I remember correctly.
All right, top 7th. Mets are up. James McCann. Vulgar night. How long before Sam Darnold gets traded out of Carolina? I think he stays. His career either ends like it's either ended by injury or he just stays in Carolina. Either becomes
I can see him as like a Tannehill type, just coming out of nowhere.
He could. I cannot. So Sam Darnold is only 23 years old. Like the Jets did not give him a chance. But he would have been. I think it's great for him to get traded out of there because he would have just continued to get ruined by the Jets. Like he was.
Well, they would have benched him.
Right. He was 1 year away from becoming Rosen. So at least now he has a chance to start. Uncultured Barbarian, NCAA can eat it. The only team who got the death penalty was SMU. And if you look at what other teams have done, so many should have gotten. You're so right. You're so right. There's so many incidents of death penalty worthy in college basketball, and none of them got it.
Oh.
And I love this next one. Rammers line. So thoughts on the home run derby in Coors Park? Someone's going to hit it into downtown Denver.
Yeah, pretty much. And speaking of teams that deserve the death penalty, there were a ton over even the past decade that deserved it and haven't gotten it.
The Arizona and Sean Miller.
Arizona, Penn State, Baylor.
Will Wade
also Penguins scored. They're coming back 3-6. 3-6.
How much time is left? 10 minutes? Okay.
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to lose. I don't give a shit.
You read the next.
Lance Dalius.
Yes.
Or Ian's Dalius, sorry. All-Star Game should have moved to Milwaukee so they could have honored Hank Aaron. I thought that was the whole point of putting in an ATL to begin with. I thought it was the new stadium.
Gensel has 17 goals. Holy shit.
He's good.
Yeah, they had a new stadium and Hank Aaron. And usually the way it works is when you put up a new stadium, you get the All-Star Game right away.
In a couple of years.
Then, never mind.
Yeah, anyways. But I mean, it's Major League Baseball.
And something that has nothing to do with baseball dictates where the All-Star Game is. Okay.
Well, it's baseball. All they do is just make mistake after mistake. It's a shame too because
Rob Manfred is probably going to be go down as one of the worst commissioners in the history of all commissioners.
Look how far behind they are on everything, dude. They're not even marketing their players. They're having independent people do it for them.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that they're
getting,
right. The good thing that they're getting is they're embracing YouTube. That's the smart thing that they're doing.
Well, it's about time. I mean, let's be real. Like they used to just they had like something called Dodger Films. They forced a cease and desist on. Yeah. And now it's just like what? I mean, they don't even claim anything nowadays, which is like good. I mean, you need to do that, but like, let's be real. Let's solve your union and owner issues first, because if you don't solve that, any sort of progress you've made over the past couple of years is going to be washed away and then some. Yeah. Like they cannot afford a work stoppage.
Yeah.
They can't.
Alexander Ortega. Hey, I want to get into watching the NHL. What teams should be interesting?
Buffalo
Sabres.
No, probably Avalanche are really
Ottawa
good.
Senators.
Vegas. If you're into Canada, maybe Toronto. Like they have a lot of high-end talent, same as Edmonton.
Vancouver Canucks. Should be all over that.
They're a little too sick for him.
No. If you really want a good team to like love and see a grit, like the Vegas Golden Knights, probably. one of the more fun teams to watch.
A little too arrogant for my taste. I prefer Colorado, but that's just me.
Oh,
They're a good team. They're very talented, but they chirp too much.
Yeah. Salvatore Tree, a Pittsburgh team finally got Marino. What does that mean?
John Marino from the defender. Yep, they finally got a Marino. And unfortunately, it's 30 years too late. Uncultured Barbarian. This past weekend, some show was singing the praises of Virginia McCaskey. I found out about 5 minutes in that laughing, wine out your nose burns. I'd say so. Yeah. Like, dude, there were people praising like MLB for their decision, like moving out of Atlanta. It's like, okay.
Here's my thing. Like, all it did was hurt the Braves.
It hurts the Atlanta economy.
Right. The politicians don't care.
Well, the politicians kind of do, because now they're pissed off at baseball because they think it's a political issue instead of something that could be unrelated to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And your Rangers just scored on the penalty kill. So.
On a shorthanded goal?
Yeah, but shorty, Adam Fox.
What does Adam Fox say? Go, 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 go. 7-3.
That was terrible. Golden Hybrid 258. Speaking of that, which NHL team has the most insufferable fans? Flyers. Toronto's pretty bad once they get a win.
Fans are pretty terrible.
The problem with Penguins fans is they think it's the fucking Steelers.
Yeah, and they shouldn't. Leafs fans are probably
pretty bad. Once their team's good, they're terrible. Oh my God. They think Alex Galchenyuk's like the answer. It's like he's played 8 fucking games. Calm it down.
Leafs fans are
articles about the resurgence of
Habs fans. Habs
fans are terrible too when they're good. Yeah. Any Canadian team, if they're good, they are fucking toxic. Like it's bad.
I don't think Calgary doesn't talk much shit when they're good. They're just so
they don't talk shit because their team chokes and underachieves all the fucking time.
That's true.
And I think Rangers just scored again. Pile it on, boys.
Yep.
Pile it on.
Time to score, boys. Time to score. Let's
dude, you're scoring so much. It's literally wide open in front
of
you.
The stats, baby.
It's like free shots right there. It looks like it's Buchnevich.
Nick Leroy, 9 cat vid turn 10. Dude.
Nobody was in front. Buchnevich just had wide open access to that.
So you get right out of the box.
Great passing play by Panarin and Hedl. No, he was out of the box. It was
that's what I'm saying. He just popped out of the box and put.
No, he wasn't in the box. He was.
Okay. So Booch scored, and then who scored the one before? So Fox and Booch. All right, so everyone is scoring basically. Panarin and Zibanejad. So Kreider needs a goal to cap this off.
Yep, and then Tony DeAngelo gets punched in the face, and we're all happy.
Yeah, well, he's not there anymore. Salvatore, in response to Irwin, I was a diehard, insufferable Penn State fan until the scandal. Then I dropped them and won't root for them again. Look at that. A man with morals and integrity. Look, man, you know what? If you loved Penn State before, you didn't do that, though. You didn't cover up years of abuse of young boys.
The problem is, I don't have a problem with Penn State fans in general. The problem is, if you defend Joe Paterno, it's like, dude, that
he knew about it. Yeah, he knew.
And now people want the statue back. It's like, fuck you.
No.
I know I may be a salty Pitt fan, but dude, if Pitt literally had that same situation, I'd be like, fuck those bastards.
It's like, yeah. All right, Alex is here, everyone. What's up? Golden Hybrid. Oh yeah, Aaron Judge, give it to me. I guess did Aaron Judge go deep?
I guess. All rise.
The Mets scored. What happened? How'd they get?
See if the Pirates are down even more. Oh yeah, 3-1. The bases are loaded.
Brandon Nimmo, they walked in a run.
And the Pirates are now officially done for the day. It's 14-1.
That was the final?
Excellent work. Good job. You fucked the ball. Congratulations.
You fucked the ball.
Sorry, they did fuck the ball.
Valor, thoughts on the mess that is Mass Mutual East Division? P.S. Wilson lives rent free. I hadn't even thought of Tom
East
Wilson
is
in a
pretty
long time.
tough. Like, it's a brutal division if you think about
The
it.
Mass Mutual East Division. Have you called any of these divisions by their marketing names? Did you do
Not
that in the
really.
Haters Guide?
No. I did
So
not
we're not
call them
getting-
the Mass Mutual East Division, the Scotiabank North Division, the Discover Central Division, or the Nationwide West Division. I did not call them that.
You didn't even know all the names. I can't even remember the names.
I
Just
didn't even
unfortunately.
remember the names until I saw the logos. I probably messed up one.
The
Let me
Butt
check 'em.
Pounder 420 West Division. That should be
The
what
Butt
it is.
Pounder 420 division. I'd be
Yeah.
for the Butt Pounder 420 division.
That would be
Let's
the most
see.
lit division. Just people.
No, it's
getting
actually
pounded in
it's the
butt.
Honda West division. I messed it up.
Mm.
Sorry.
It's the Honda division.
Mhm.
Playing workout tapes by Fonda. All right, Alex Moreno with the last super chat of the evening, and then we can wrap up the show because you guys are so awesome.
Fonda ain't got a motor.
Howdy, gentlemen. How goes it? Astros are going to need the National Guard to enter Chavez Ravine in August. Song of the week, I Stand Alone by Godsmack. He's bringing out Godsmack, the Acura division. That's right.
Oh,
Alex.
jeez.
Oh, Rammers line had to be last. He says Pittsburgh is the new Cleveland, calling it. Oh, Gadzooks has to be last. Pirates 21 season will be summarized by that one play in Chicago where Gregory Polanco trips and stumbles on nothing and lets an easy pop fly drop. Did that happen?
That happened a couple of years ago, if I remember correctly.
So he's
That
right
sounds like
underneath it.
Gregory Polanco. I mean, as I said, that dude's a dumb ass.
He's a blonde, basically. He's Chris Letang in a Pirates uniform.
No, at least Chris Letang's talented.
Yeah,
This dude has ability, but he just doesn't use it. It's like, oh my god.
The Phillies
Here comes Alex Moreno. No, I shall be last. Acura division now.
Acura division. Sabres are leading the Devils in the Tankley Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Sabres beat the Rangers in the shootout. Nope, ADP says he's last.
Yo, I'm last.
I'm
This is what happens. Like this is what happened in
You have
that
to call it
Cleveland
at some
video.
point.
It's just like everyone just wants to be like the last one, and they keep like throwing random vids, and then suddenly I'm there for 2 more hours.
This is like an eBay auction where it
No,
extends
it's
in 30
the ending to
seconds.
UCLA Gonzaga.
To keep
Play
those
up, and then
snipers-
somebody
Yep,
throws
yep,
in a 50 on a 3-point shot.
Yep. To extend it to overtime. And
No,
then we're
to end
good.
the game.
Yep, to end the game. All right, Tree. Any final thoughts?
Well, I'm got to figure out what to do next with my vid because shit's happened, and I'm gonna have a trade deadline stream next Monday. It's all gonna be good. Oh wait, we got a few more, but I'll finish this random tangent. I'm gonna be going to a baseball game.
What? All right, wear your
I'm gonna be
mask.
supporting minor league baseball.
Yeah, you're going to a Pirates game. All right. Golden Hybrid, Alex Moreno, Daniel Shell, Nick Leroy, and Jared Froman all contributed at the end trying to
They
be
all
last.
wanted
You
to
guys
be
think-
last. It's like being
you guys
first in a
think you're
YouTube
so
comment.
fucking cool, huh? Now, one thing I do feel for is Beast of Metal is normally here and he's normally super chatting, but I know he's going through some shit.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's a
been.
big part
I
of
see
this
him
show.
on Twitter every now and again.
He's a big part of this show, and hopefully he comes back and has a good time, and he'll come back for the draft stream. I hope anything that's going on in his life will get straightened out soon, because we take care of y'all, take care of us, and hopefully we take care of you. All right.
Isn't that
my final thoughts. I'm coming out with worst high school fields in America, and let me tell you, these fields are so bad. I've literally never seen. I've never seen anything worse than these.
I've
fields.
actually seen a few of them on Twitter. It's just like barren field.
No. Those aren't even the worst. There's worse. There's
Really?
worse. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see what I have for you. Avi 10 tried to go with the shitpost division, but thank you everyone for coming out to the show tonight. I think Clickbait Sports will be back on Thursday. I might not be on it because I'm going to the beach, but everyone, we love you. Thanks to the mods. Thanks, Kirsten. Tommyism can suck it. Alex, thanks.
I will say that to him royally next Thursday for you.
Yep. Irvin, Dodge, Mackay.
Thank you all. Thank you all for showing
love
up to this for whatever reason.
Draft is coming. Oh, there's an afterburn too. Don't forget, Dodger of Zion.
Afterburn.
All right. She's doing afterburn.
No spitting on orphans when you're at the beach, 5.
Yeah, I'll spit on an orphan. I don't care. He deserves it. All right.
Wow.
5 points, Vids, and you made it to the end of the stream.
You are an asshole.
Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking dick.